Welcome to Ultimate Decades Challenge Advent Edition. It's day 24, second to last day for us. Let me go straight into what is happening. I'm currently at Rosewood's house because I wanted to go and do baby try for Sean and Thomas, our side household. And as you can see, they're fighting. I think this is some sort of glitch because I chose try for baby action and that's what they started doing. I mean, I don't judge, like wherever gets you going. But did not expect it to see that after choosing try for baby action. How is your relationship now? Perfectly fine. That was a glitch. Okay, guys, just try for baby. I thought that I'm not even going to show you their baby try, just tell that I did it because it's boring. And they decided to make it less boring. I love how they put in their everyday outfit on to do that. We're right now on the last evening of the previous year. As I did it, I'm going to leave and go back to raincourts. It's now morning, it's a new year, it's 1346. This year we have a couple of interesting things going. We have Noel's birthday today. And I need to figure out what to do with Blanche. Or rather decide if I'm going to marry her this year or not. I wanted to marry to her this year only because next year is another war role and just in case Citric will go to war again. But I don't feel like rushing with that. I'm not convinced by her relationship with Jasper. Harry likes comedy. That's cute. I think I'm not going to marry her this year. I think we're just going to give her time to figure out what she wants to do, who she wants to be with. Right now she wants to make an enemy and be mean to Walker, aren't we all? She had more chemistry with the random dude at the tavern she was bullying for her aspiration than she had with Jasper. I was editing that episode and seriously considering Todd. Obviously, he would need to be fixed up. And he's not that old. He is 9 days into his young adulthood, so 2 years and a little bit, so he would be 22 at this point. I'm going to look at him and cuss. Oh, absolutely not. Todd is an alien, or in our case, fairy. I just decided to go in cuss and give Todd nice medieval makeover. My dude is a fairy. I'm leaving. Blanche just needs time. I mean, what are the odds of Citric going to war again, just statistically speaking? And ignoring the fact that he's both luckiest and unluckiest man on the Sims Earth. Citric also wants to have a child and get to know Cora. I think he forgot that his wife is dead. That is depressing. I need something positive after that thought. And that positive will be aging up our little Noelle. Our little animal enthusiast. She seems to me very peaceful. She's an animal enthusiast and that's essentially all she has going for her. And because of that she's very peaceful, just minding her own business, taking care of the animals. Love that. We're going to age up her right here, in front of her beloved animals. She's going from child to teenager, so we're all into 20 for her and she needs to avoid number 7. And it's 10. She successfully ages up into teenager. And we're also going to roll her marriage roll. As a reminder, we roll into 20, and if she rolls from 1 to 3, she will never marry, and if she rolls from 4 to 20, she will get married. And she rolled 7, she will get married. And she will be proper. She continues to be sweet, quiet child. I love her. What do I choose for her? Country caretaker? I think it makes the most sense. Just proper little farm girl who wants to dedicate her life to animals. I think it's very fitting aspiration. She immediately wants to smother Goose with love. Let's take a look at her in the cast. Oh, she likes orange and white. How exciting. This is it for her hair and skin details. My brain combines those two into scare. She does like orange. I almost feel myself warming up to orange with all of this Sims like in orange. Doesn't look bad on her. Maybe I need to give her a little bit of mud, dirt, some stains because she's spending a lot of time with animals. I finished with Noelle outfit. This is her everyday outfit. For her formal wear, she just cleans the dress and puts on head covering. Her sleepwear. This is her cold weather outfit. And this is her cold weather outfit, just with a cape on. And this is Noelle raincoat. Daisy would like to come over. Of course come over. Go hug your sister, she just aged up into teenager. This is perfect moment for Daisy to come over. Chickens are hungry, oh my god. Win, go be helpful for once in your life. And take care of the chickens. I'm so happy that Daisy is here. It's such a sweet moment. Win discovered information about an egg. Now they all sit and chatting together, gaining positive sentiments, while two younger children just playing outside. I sometimes see doors opening and I can see Win and Era outside, and it's kind of nice to be able to see them. Door is opening because chickens going in and out of the house. Now we need to go and add Noel's future husband. There is a part of me that considering Jasper. Like, he already in the world. I like his last name. And my brain is a lot more comfortable with Niall and Jasper pairing, even if they have how many years of difference in age? 2? 3? And again, we don't have to marry them right away. And maybe I can just make evil dude from the tavern to not be a fae. The whole point of fairies in this universe is that they hate humans. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that idea. Sorry. No, why am I sorry? I think it's actually going to be better for Jasper. I'm doing service to Jasper, not setting him up with Blanche. And I don't mind that he has a little bit of romance bar with Blanche. I can totally see him being attracted to Blanche, to her appearance. She's beautiful. But then being like, oh, so there is less evil version of you. You can totally be attracted to someone based on their appearance, but then talk to them and be like, oh. Especially at this young age. Hi Todd, I came to see you again. You're not going to be fairy. Beautiful shade of blue, but no. I can make him werewolf. And he can take Blanche to Moonwood Mill. Black wolf. That does look nice. I have feet. I have feet replacement. Retexture, however you put it, it sounds weird, for werewolves, to give them more animalistic feet, paws. I don't like how human they're looking. In all honesty, the only acceptable form of werewolf for me is just massive wolf. This random person from the tavern got a lot of my attention today. I gave him a makeover, I gave him skin details, hair, proper clothing. I didn't touch his beast form, it's just black wolf, I'm fine with that. I'm not really good at making werewolves or like painting on them. I never done that, by the way. I don't mind what he looks like. I think I have tails. I have this tail. Yeah. Oh, I remembered them being smaller. That's a big tail. It's a very random decision of mine right now making a werewolf and spending time on that. Anyways, I called him Vuk Novak. His name is Serbian name that means wolf. I'm being very not creative with this one. I think Blanche is far enough from potential of being an heir. For her to become an heir, 3 people would have to die. Win, Sean, and Daisy. But even if Novak becomes our last name, it's a little boring. It means like newcomer. But I think I will be fine with that. We went from random person in the tavern that I started bullying as Blanche for her aspiration to fairy, to now a werewolf, and Blanche is moving to the Moonwood Mill. I think I'm going to make him middle class though, which makes things a little difficult financially for us. Blanche is going to move to Moonwood Mill with him, and Neil can potentially end up with Jasper if I feel right about them. That was very random decision that I just made. Let's see if I won't regret that. Bye Daisy, come over again. Nail now needs to milk cow, and I think I can make Nail responsible for making dairy products like butter and cheese. That would be fitting because she's the main person taking care of the cow. She's going to be both milkmaid and dairy maid. I also just now realizing that in the winter there is no birds chirping in The Sims. I mean, it makes sense, but it's so nice to hear them now. I don't know how well you will hear them in the video, but there is a lot of bird sounds. Someone has to take care of the dragons now. Win, I found something for you to do. Come here and feed dragons. Nail got things from mailbox. It probably just a lot of animal treats. I'm going to send Nail making butter for selling because I decided that I want Blanche to be married middle class, so we need to grind. Good thing that she can make butter. Okay, is this dragon fine? And also feed and clean Rain. I am slightly regretting not keeping more of Rain's hatchable eggs. I put them in the chorus pocket and they spoiled, which doesn't really affect anything when you keep them on the lot. You still can hatch them, but when spoiled eggs are inside of the Sims pockets, when they autonomously do action clean out spoiled food, spoiled eggs also count as spoiled food. So we're not going to tell Rain how many of her hatchable eggs Cora just tossed into compost bucket. By the way, I named little dragon Boreas because I was upset. I think I should have named Dragon Boreas and not Child to begin with. In yesterday's video, I had a whole segment of me just yapping about dragons and what I'm going to do with them. Cedric is checking in on Win. He's like, are you okay here, bud? I don't know really what to do with these dragons. Your mom was taking care of them. I cut that whole section out because it was like 30 minutes of me rambling. So I will try to talk about that right now, but to keep it short. Firstly, I started talking about regretting not keeping more Rain's eggs because actually do want to have multiple of dragons, just not too many of them, and they need to be level 8 of dragon taming skill in order to be able to collect eggs from the dragon. And for all of the dragon except Rain, I'm going to be flipping coin to decide whether they're going to be male or female dragon, and if they male dragon, we're not going to be collecting eggs from them. I think it's just going to be more realistic than all of the dragon being female, and we'll also nerf a little bit our ability to collect eggs and spawn more dragons. Who's knocking on our door this late? Cedric, invite your daughter in. It's 10 p.m. What are you doing here? I mean, you live very close. I guess it's fine. Right now we have 2 dragons, and Rain probably will stay in this household and be inherited by next heir of the family, which is for now Win. Hopefully he will stay the heir and not die. But I can give second dragon to different branch of the family. If I want to give a second dragon to one of these children, I need to decide to whom. I feel like it can go to different people for different reasons. John is the oldest, but I don't really want to give Rosewoods a dragon. I feel like they would be a little too excited about that. Daisy is a good candidate. For me, she has the most Cora vibes about her. She has Cedric's personality traits, but her kind of vibe so far been very reminiscent of Cora. Blanche, if she will have werewolf, she cannot have dragon. One magical beast at a time. I can see Noelle having a dragon because she's animal enthusiast, and she can treat dragons with love and compassion that she would treat any animal, and for that dragon can choose her as his rider. When will inherit dragon, because I always want dragon in the main household. And Aira did not yet develop enough personality for me to say anything about her. Why are you taking clothing in the hamper? Where are you taking it from? Did you took it from the wash tub? Why do I feel like... Yes, it's wet. She took it from the wash tub. Child, why? For now, both dragons can stay here. Maybe Boreas is just very little and needs to stay with his mama. Also, let me decide if Boreas is male or female dragon. Let's do heads, female dragon, tails, male dragon. And tails, so Boreas will not be laying eggs. We're right now in the spring season. We started spring season in the previous episode, and this spring will last 4 weeks. I want to try 4-week seasons. I feel like I could like longer seasons. But then comes the question how often we will harvest, because you're actually supposed to harvest only once per season. But I'm willing to do the experiment of harvesting only once every 4 weeks and seeing how that will affect financial state of this family, but also access to food. I think food will be fine because we can forage. Sean decided to come over to our house. How you doing, Sean? How is your married life going? Let's milk and feed cow. I swear Win lives in his pajamas. And he immediately changed. He heard me. Let's do a marketplace run. I feel like we haven't done that in a while. I brought here Jasper so Noelle can introduce herself to him. For now they can only be friends because she's 13 and he's 16. Here is what we're going to sell today. Cedric respectfully introducing himself to other vendor. Acquired guitar skill, Blanche. She wants to be an accomplished lady. Is being an accomplished lady already a concept in 13th century or is it like later idea? So Noelle can introduce herself to Jasper, talk to him about the weather, play cards together. You can also invite Sean. Apparently she's at the market. I didn't invite her. Why are you deeply connected with this random woman? Her name Genesis? He met another vendor like, yes, I feel deeply connected to you. Good news, we sold the mushroom. Market feels a little mellow today and all of the umbrellas annoy me. I need to download mods that makes umbrellas invisible. Blanche, I think I'm going to ask you to tend the table because Cedric needs to go to the bathroom. And by bathroom I mean a pee bush. Can you give a sales pitch or something because it's kind of slow? And rain started pouring even harder. Panic Cupcakes? What are you doing in Hanford? You're supposed to be living in Willow Creek. You're supposed to be giving sales pitches, not insulting people, Blanche. And Pancake's son has no family, no kids, no wife, no nothing. How are you going to keep lineage going? Why are we at Greenwood's place? Cedric wants to chat with Sean. I want him to go and visit her house. I think it would be nice if we actually visit children that moved out but still live in Hanford. I think we sold one mushroom and a couple of bottles of milk. Today Nayad is first to wake up. House is dusty. I think Cedric has broom. Can you sweep for us? There's plants that need weeding. Yes, we're going to go weed at least something useful that he can do. And family having meal together. Just some onion soup that Nayad made. Apparently Nayad now running this household. I took Nayad and Blanche, they both exercising, to the town center so we can sell some stuff. Why I'm selling this Blanche? I was like, where is all of the things that I want to sell? Stop talking to each other. Talk to the vendor. Are you being shy? Are you afraid to talk to the vendor yourself? Do you want Blanche to do it for you? Come on. She did it. It took forever. I'm going to sell milk, eggs, some onions, or a lot of onions. And we made over 2,000 simoleons for all of that. That is not bad at all. We almost have enough for the dowry to marry middle class. Look who's at the tavern today. We can chat to him. Why are you fighting? Blanche! That man closed his store upon seeing that. Why are you fighting your sister?
Greba, huh?
Blanche did it autonomously. I did not like that. I am glad that their relationship is still okay, but that was mean and weird. Go, Blanche, go say hi to your frenemy. I guess now I need to make them not hate each other, because how would I make them date in the future? And he's living tavern. Well, Blanche, Book decided that even he doesn't want to talk to you after you beat up your sister. And she's hugging Noel now. They do have negative sentiments now. Blanche, for some reason, grudging after a fight that she started. Noel just feels hurt. I'm kinda obsessed with the fact that Cam calling him pup. Let's go home. I want to send Cedric hunting. I realize that I haven't done that in a while. Go to the forest, take Win with you, go hunting. Okay, tomorrow we're visiting Sean. Don't forget to visit Sean. Era, do you want to make walk to the Sophie statue? I think she never done that. At some point, every child in this family must do the walk towards the Sophie statue, find something interesting underneath her, and leave a gift for others. Someone is freezing to death. I think it's our neighbors. Why are you swimming? It's cold outside. If you die from freezing, it's on you. And Era found a fossil. Let's extract fossil. It's pre-sim head. I think Daisy wanted to come over to our house. Oh, she is here. Hi, Daisy. They kind of match with Nail. They both like orange. If I remember correctly, Daisy likes brown and orange, and Nail likes white and orange. I see Jasper walking towards our house, uninvited. Look at him at the door. And Blanche telling rumors to them. Talk to him about animals. I love that Daisy continues to wear her bare head even after moving out from this house. He loved Nail's joke. Okay, what did you guys caught in the forest? So Win caught squirrel, pigeon, and cheered to death. Oh my god, wait, this is funny. Cheered to death from listening to cheerful sim. Cheeriness can often be contagious, but sometimes it can also be painfully grating. He doesn't like Cedric's cheerfulness? Win said, I'm not like my dad. Cedric caught a boar. Wait, can't we make something with a boar? We can make salted wild boar. This is going to be our first time making that. And Daisy left home. It's already midnight, so as he should. Also, Jasper, it's midnight. Maybe you also need to go home? Jasper just became good friends with Niall, and Daisy ran into labor. Now I'm getting notifications, and this is how it's supposed to be. And Daisy is having a baby, and Game is telling me that social services has provided a complimentary bassinet. Where? Come inside of the house. Where is bassinet? In the front yard, okay. Nicholas, are you panicking or are you just chatting with her? Now he's panicking. Okay, we're having baby outside. It's fine. And it's a baby boy. I picked name Marshall from the baby names suggested under different videos. They just now all in one list. Marshall Hawthorne. And it's one baby. Congratulations. Jasper is hugging Nicholas. They got very fancy bassinet. Maybe they found it somewhere. Baby is now inside of the house and we can roll. For Daisy and her son Marshall love that she's in bare head. For Daisy, she needs to avoid numbers 1 and 10. And this is 9. She survives giving birth. And Marshall needs to avoid numbers 1, 5, 10, 15 and 20. And this is 19. Marshall also survives. Both Daisy and Sean had sons as their firstborns. I'm going to leave this happy little family and Jasper. They now have a little baby to take care of, and I need to go to Rosewoods actually to age up their little baby. Or maybe I can play as Raincourt household but visit Sean, just as I wanted. I don't need to be actually playing Sean household in order to age up her child through MCC. The weather is not helping. Grandpa Citric, 36-year-old Grandpa Citric, wants to visit his grandchild. Hi Sean, let's hug her, but I would also prefer everyone to go inside. Let's knock on the door. Please let us in. Want to see Arnold. Can we use your bath? Let me buy Always Welcome trade for win. Hear about Alaric's career. Alaric lying to Citric about his career? Why? Let's compliment his house. They two grandpas. Maybe he's lying about his career because of All Fool's Day. Be introduced to Arnold by Sean. What Blanche is doing. Tense because she has unresolved conflict with Noelle that I reminded you fight that she started. Noelle, did you pee yourself? I told you to go to the bathroom so many times. Wait, is Citric being introduced? I missed it. Or Sean is taking Arnold to him. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. You could have walked upstairs, Citric. Okay, let's see it. Stop, this is adorable. This is his grandson. Why did you put child on the floor, Citric? There's a lot of people in this house. Everyone is making food, but I think everyone making single portions of food. Daisy, let's make chunky vegetable stew for everyone. Everyone is hanging out in the kitchen. Where did Arnold go? Should we all be introduced to Arnold? I think we should. Citric, you're now going to be introducing Arnold to your other kids, starting with Blanche. Is this your nephew, Arnold? What? What? Stop. No. Not her dying from embarrassment. I have enough death with death rolls. What is happening? I just wanted us to all have some soup and meet Arnold. Sean, don't you dare. Why Sean is embarrassed now? This man just having soup. Win, it's time to become family hero. Go plead for your sister. Okay, they both going outside of the room, good. At least we will have a chance. Please. Noelle is so little, spare her. I think yes. Noelle is saved. I saw that she mortified, but I thought that this color behind their picture needs to... I forgot the word in English. She's getting revived. And everybody just eating soup. Everyone is like, damn. I'm so sorry, Sean. We wanted to make your day better, not worse. Nell, you've just been saved by your brother. Win, good job. I'm proud of you. He's also proud of himself. Witness improper behavior? Who's improper behavior? When I said the color behind them doing something, I meant this. It's like pulsating. I thought that's the signal that they can die emotional death. So, Nell, can you please not do that? Not be hysterical right now? Also, I wanted everyone to meet Arnold, but it's now almost midnight and Arnold is asleep on the floor and Sean is going to bed. I think her husband also asleep and we should just go home. Too much had happened. Citric and Blanche met Arnold. Everybody else can meet him when he will become a toddler. Which is today. I completely forgot that my initial purpose of coming here is to age up Arnold. Hold on. Before we end this episode, one last thing. Arnold's birthday. We're almost on a different day now. He's going to be asleep for it. Because his extended family brings only chaos with them. To age up from infant to toddler, he needs to avoid numbers 2, 8, and 16. And we roll a d20 for him. And it's 1. He can age up to a toddler. I need to wake him up first. I'm so sorry, kid. Your parents going to be asleep. Sean woke up. Sean going to see his birthday. I hope she's not in labor. It's already telling me that he's infant 6 out of 5 days. Because we're already on Saturday. Those are some strong eyebrows for a toddler. Let's give him a little bit different hair. I'm keeping brows. I like them. I want to give him little lashes. I do like his cape. We can keep that. Also, he aged up as a silly toddler. This is going to be his outfit. I think he's adorable. Arnold Rosewood is ready. A little late, but ready. I just came back in the game and it put me in the Rosewood household, and Sean is in fact in labor. But I'm going to leave it for the next episode. We will start tomorrow's episode with her giving birth to her second child. But that's where I'm going to stop today. Tomorrow's episode, Christmas episode, real life Christmas episode, going to be not that Christmassy because we will have our second war roll. Am I going to roll for all of the eligible male Sims? And Sean's baby will be born. But this is all for today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave it a like, comment on it, and if you want to join us for our Ultimate Decades ride, consider subscribing to the channel. And I see you tomorrow.